What's going on, guys? DLegend here. Today we are going to be doing a Kingdom Hearts Union Cross video, and we are going to be talking about a few different things, but first and foremost, I would just want to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel for more Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and Dark Road content. And yeah, without further ado, let's get going on this video. So you guys are here because you guys want to find out which medals you guys want to upgrade in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. There's a lot of good options right now because of money traits, and if you guys don't know what money traits are right now, I will show you. So if you go into the shop and then Moogle shop, you'll actually see these traits here that you can buy with money. Not real life currency per se, but in-game money, M-U-N-N-Y. So these traits aren't the top tier traits at this point in time, but they are definitely very, very useful traits. And I would 100% recommend that you guys grab some of these for certain medals. Which medals that you guys, which medals should you guys upgrade and give some traits to is what you guys are asking, and I have some answers for you. So first and foremost, I would recommend that you guys make a raid setup that works for you. So for me, that looks like this. So my Fenrir is my raid medal, is my raid setup, is my raid Keyblade with this raid setup. I've got Naminé here because I need gauges. She does recover some gauges. I got Riku times a billion, with only damage and raids 40% because I rolled all these traits back in the day, like literally a few weeks ago before the new traits were released. So I don't have any new trait medals for these guys, unfortunately, so I can't get negative 50% or damage and raids plus 50% on each of these medals, which is unfortunate, but not the end of the world. I don't need Terra here per se, because I don't need a Supernova Renew medal in this setup. I do have illustrated Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora here as well at the back just to finish things off, but I'd say a weak spot for me is this reverse slot right here. So if I go into my reverse power medals, I can look at what medals I currently have available that would be good raid medals. So a medal like Supernova plus Terra Xehanort B would be a very, very good raid medal for me because it already has damage and raids 100%. Unfortunately, this medal doesn't do super effective damage against all attributes, much like these Xemnas medals do. I was going to say Zemni, because plural for Xemnas, but I guess that's not a thing for Xemnas. But Xemnas is a really, really good medal as well that you could definitely use to raid, because he does super effective damage against all attributes, so that means he will be a very good medal for any setup, really. You can throw him on the pet slot, but for me personally, I could throw him onto the 4th slot here on my Fenrir, because that multiplier would increase significantly from the 7.910 for Terra right now to 10.310. So that's something that I would consider. I think I'm going to make Terra Xehanort B the raid medal though, because he already has damage and raids 100%, and that will help significantly for raiding. So I'll probably get rid of all these traits and throw just raid traits on him. And maybe extra attack, because he does cost 0 gauges to use. But at this point in time, like raiding, you do need speed more. Like personally, I think I need more speed rather than, not like speed the attribute, but like I want a faster kill time for the raid bosses, so I don't need so many extra attacks on these medals, which is why I have damage and raids on a lot of these, just purely damage and raids rather than damage and raids and extra attack. But there's definitely a few medals that you definitely need extra attack on, like your gauge recover medals, which for me is Naminé here. But yeah, guys, that's one example of a medal that I would definitely upgrade with these money traits. Another medal, like some other medals that I would upgrade with money traits, include medals like the new medals that literally just got evolutions. So you could upgrade these to their Supernova Plus form, from their Supernova Plus form, by the way, not from their regular Supernova form. So don't, like, if you don't have 5 copies of the Supernova form of this medal, you can't upgrade it to the Supernova Plus version of this medal, which means in turn you can't upgrade it to the Supernova Plus version. You can grab these in VIP right now. Totally up to you whether or not you want to do that. They're not broken medals at this point in time, so illustrated Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora and Riku, so Riku, and KHUx aren't broken at this point in time, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend grabbing VIP for the sole reason, the sole purpose of grabbing those medals as upgraded forms of themselves. But yeah. Anyways, moving on, we're going to be talking about a few other medals that are good candidates for upgrades and updates. So medals that have significance to your setups, like copy medals. So Reaper, Ansem the Wise, Rage form, where is he? Rage form, show yourself, rage form. Where is my rage form? Did I sell it? Am I blind? I think I'm blind. Oh, right here. So rage form. These medals are really, really good medals because copy medals are always going to be useful in the game. So if you have medals like my Reaper, for example, I have damage range 40% randomly on it because I couldn't roll another better trait on him. I would recommend replacing that with just another strength trait for me personally right here, because that would mean he is a perfectly traded medal. Even though he's not the best medal in terms of traits, like he doesn't have negative 70 ground and aerial defense, doesn't have strength plus 1500 times 2 and extra attack 50%. It doesn't really matter because he's still going to be a really, really solid medal, and I can definitely throw him into a lot of different setups. So that's another medal that I would recommend upgrading, something similar to that, or just medals that don't have traits whatsoever. So if you don't have any traits on a copy medal, I would recommend getting at least 1 or 2 copies of that same copy medal upgraded with perfect traits. If you need a good medal for raid setups, copy medals are always good because they literally can copy. If you throw it on the pet slot, they can copy anything that you bring in with your friend medal. They can also copy just wherever they are, so they're super useful medals. And I would recommend saving your copy medals and not selling them off or using them as traits. Aside from that, guys, what else would I recommend upgrading or giving traits to? Just any medal that you don't have traits for currently, but you want to actually use in your setups. So for me personally, I upgraded Ventus right away because all I had on him was, I think I had a strength trait and an aerial trait on him. So I decided to get ground and another strength trait and an extra attack to make him a perfectly traded medal technically. And he'll be useful in a lot of content for sure for me. Yeah, what else? Zexion is a very, very solid medal as well. Look for PvP medals like Riku and Zexion that will work really well in PvP setups. Make sure you guys give these extra attack, and make sure you guys give them some strength traits because that will help you out in PvP a lot. And yeah, aside from that, guys, I don't really have much else to tell you. Make sure you guys do give extra attack to all your Renova medals as well because they are going to be super, super useful for PvE Coliseum. It doesn't matter if they have the newest traits per se because you don't need them to deal damage, you just need them for their supernova effect, which is to renew supernova for their respective attribute. And for TVA here, it renews all upright medals supernova, and Shion upgrades, or not upgrades, renews all reverse medal supernova. So very, very interesting things to think about here, guys. Let me know in the comments below what medals you guys are upgrading and if I'm missing some easy choices. Yeah, honestly, all newer medals, all meta relevant medals do deserve to be upgraded. So like these medals here, all the illustrated medals from this month are very, very good medals. Your copy medals are very useful as well. Even Kiart 25 is a decent medal and a decent choice to be upgraded / given traits to, because they are meta relevant to some degree. Like, they're definitely usable in different types of content. So yeah, guys, that's honestly, I don't really have much else to tell you. I'm really tired. It's pretty late at night right now. But I figured I'd hammer out this video just in case I needed to throw out some content for you guys, and in case you guys needed this video to help you guys decide what to actually upgrade. Anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I will catch you all soon. And yeah, catch you very soon. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel for more Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and Dark Road content. And I will catch you all soon. Peace. You know what, guys? I figured I'd show you guys a few things real quick here because I actually accidentally hit pause on the video instead of stop. So you know what? Let's take advantage of that and show you guys some of the new medals that I am going to be upgrading. So Zexion is definitely one of them because he's a very, very good PvP medal. Even if you don't have, what's it called? Even if you don't have paralysis on your target enemy there. So we're gonna go ahead and grab a couple of strength traits on him as well. And technically PvP enemies, so other players, are considered ground enemies, so I mean, I can grab this. I don't need it, but because PvP doesn't really take into account defense in that sense. But I'm gonna make this a perfect medal because I'm gonna probably use it for other content in the future as well, so might as well make him good now. And literally traits are so cheap right now, they're literally, it's just money, so not a big deal whatsoever. Raid medal wise, I think we'll probably do this. We're gonna make Zemnis a raid medal, most likely, I'd say. I think he deserves it. It's kind of sad because he's perfectly traded and he has attack boost 13 max right now, so that's unfortunate. But you know what? I think it's time to make him a raid medal. I think he's gonna be a really, really good raid medal, and I don't have much else to say, but yeah, okay, let's just do it. Because I have raids 100% on him, so you know what? Let's just do it. This kind of hurts a little bit. I hate making perfectly traded PvE medals into PvP medals, but it has to be done. I mean, not PvP medals into a raid medal, but you know what? Let's just do it and get it over with. Because I can't put that raids plus 100% from his pet trait to waste, so I definitely need to keep that, I think. Unfortunately, I'll probably keep extra attack for now until I figure out my best setup for different types of raid bosses. But yeah, what else do I want to do, guys? Don't spend your jewels on traits anymore, guys, by the way, unless they're the new traits. What else? Honestly, that's about it right now, guys. I think it's bedtime for me. I'm gonna go to sleep. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you learned something from it. Catch y'all soon, once more. Make sure to toss a like on this video, and subscribe to the channel for more Kingdom Hearts Union Cross content. If I'm not at 2,000 subscribers already, I would really appreciate if you guys help me out with that. So there's 50% of you that aren't subscribed to my channel that literally watch my videos all the time. So if that's if I'm talking to you, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate your help and support, and I will catch y'all soon. Peace.